The truth may set you free. The truth may set you free. The truth may set you free. You're free. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, don't. Some people like to, scratch off, things, certain things, and talking about the truth, talking about truth, Hey, while they do that, and there's certain doors, saying people do, because I've been shown like you, hey, 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 here you go. Hi. Now, this is, you know what I'm saying? You see the you know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? But hey, oh yeah. So why were they trying to scratch it off? But when we discussed this, but you see, why would they scratch out? Hey, what's the importance, right? They scratch out the importance, in life. Yeah. Hey, why they talk about, talking about death and the tongue, right? But you see, I speak life in abundance. And of course, people, but see, I do have, and I do love, and I am of love. I am of God. And God is in me. Truth in me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about all this and all that. Everything. You know what I'm saying? You remember this stuff that I used to read with all y'all? I think so. If you were supportive, you would know. Hey, why did it happen? Why did this happen? All that stuff. And talking about, you know what I'm saying? By the way, God will carry you through. But you see, who's been walking this path? Who's gonna try to take this away? It ain't me trying to take away from y'all. It's something that we're getting, something I buy, and everything else. But you see, that's too. So if anybody has a plot of trying to take, then all of that. But when you pray, and I pray for people, and they protect all that stuff, but they think it's there to take, and it's not there to take because I got some people left behind, and all of that too, and let things to dust, or you know what I'm saying, let things to hey. So, like I said, hey, I'm thankful, and I'm cleaning up, by the way. But thank you for love and support. So what is important to you? What do you have in your place? And what do you have? Like you say, the food is what you are what you eat. What do you have at your place and your room? That's what makes you, right? What's your thought process like? And what's mine? You know what I mean? You want to talk about being but regardless, you know what I'm saying? And investing anyways is true. Like you say, oh, you said this and that, but hey, like I said, regardless of what you say, regardless of what anybody says about me, you know what I'm saying? Your thought process is what? You see, you want to make fun of me and how I'm so big and I eat, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm cleaning up a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? You can see how it is. I'm gonna let you see. You see how they did the soap, right? But people are so uptight. A little bit about this and that. But I watch this as I do my part. At least I can lift up a finger. And hey, and not for pointing at. But you want to see how they, yeah, you can see the bloopers and all. That's all you want to talk about. But you seen mine, right? You know, you want to talk about something to talk about I'm crazy tripping. Hey, you know what I mean? You want to talk about forgiveness, right? But I'm not the one. You understand me? But I forgive and move on and not bother, you know, hey. Because I understand what that's like by, you know, hey. But you know what? I'm thankful. I'm thankful. You know. I know things happen, yeah. But I give with genuine hearts. With a genuine heart. You know, because people go through things and they plant seeds. But I kept my favorite one, yeah. Because I know somebody reminds me of how hard someone works and everything else. And I've been thankful every step of the way. Guess what? This works. I'm thankful. The top is, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's good, you know. This top is right there. You know, and before someone questions my manhood, I have the whole resume, and I've been honest and right up in front of people. I don't hold grudges. I forget 7 times 7. You know, and what's the plot of people, right? Do they camp? Are they trying to make you feel bad? And trying to, am I doing that? Or am I over here praying and telling you I love that name, rest herself? See, I have nothing. How you want to try to, hey, guess who tries to accuse and tries to do all this stuff? Like when I'm sleeping here, you know, like this, or who's in that? You know what I'm saying? Let's think about it, huh? Talking about love. What's your thought process? You want to be honest? You want to see what you plant? Do you know that? And when I plant, do you understand what I'm saying? See, do you see what I'm saying? See, America and other countries seems like they can't handle the truth, but they're gonna find out the truth. They know they're gonna know. Y'all gonna know, regardless. And if you don't want to be a part of the truth, you know what's gonna happen to you. You don't want to be a part of you want to see what you're gonna see what happens to you. So if you really want to think about it, you want to talk about it. Oh, I've been talked about it. So, like I said, I am thankful, but know what's temporarily and what's permanent. You're talking about love and loving, and look at what's in front of you. I don't care how many times you stumble on blocks or stumble over things to do this and situation, do this and that. I know at a young age about blocks that you trying to what? Put together, right? Understand, I know what it's like being attacked by the 666. and everything else. Satan, yeah, tried to attack me. Antichrist been attacking me. Hey, Jezebels and all of that. Witchcraft and all kinds of hexes and spells, right? But see, I always been going to church. I didn't hide. I didn't hide from Bible study. I brought it. And I stood up late. And for people that will go through things, I've been there. But when I go through things, guess who's all around? Do you understand what I mean? I'm not making excuses. But when things get, hey, right here, at this certain spot right here, getting flipped inside out and all of that stuff and everything going on, and it feels like I'm trying, and one by and standing, and it seems like this and this and that and this and that. Now I'm telling you now, this stuff is real. You want to talk about maturity and growth? I encourage you. Get in a relationship. I challenge you. I provoked you to love. And we love. Okay? And yes, you get frustrated too, right? But you okay, you think you all this and this and that. And you be all around and around about, right? But you quit to point fingers like I'm supposed to this and wrong, right? Or anything like that. Understand. You just says, hey. But hey, I live in God's law. And see, I'm not trying to scratch off somebody. Because I take. Everything's okay. Right? But you cause retaliation. Who's the doorbuster? You want to talk about resumes and think you do all this and that. Let's see. I'm not the one. Hey, by the way, you say I order so much fast food. How come I didn't use these yet? Yeah. Wait, hold on, wait. But hey. See, I think I would have been done use this because you have supposed to have more money, right? You know what I'm saying? Look at that. So before you talk so much and come at me with so much, hey, I was hey, and I told you, I asked God to expose all, right? I'm just letting you know. Hey, when I tell people to stop, they stop, right? Like, and no means no, right? Told you no, right? Certain things, right? You just need to understand. Because it's Spanish, yes means sí, right? And no means no. So guess what? If no means no in Spanish and English too, guess what? When I tell you to stop, you stop certain things, right? Okay. Understand. Right now, I've been showing up. And I know who's been here with me. You think you could what? Hey, you see I've been real.